Welcome everyone to a top table game video. I'm Steve and I'm joined by Sam, our new host. How are you, Sam?
Hi, very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. First video as an official host.
First official video.
Not first video though.
Not first video. I've been behind the camera.
Plenty of times, actually. Yeah, he's got us out the mud plenty of times. So you'll be seeing a lot more of Sam, so do look forward to that in coming videos. Sam plays a lot of systems other than Middle-earth, so and Matt as well does actually. So you guys will be doing some stuff outside of Middle-earth, which will be really, really cool.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Today we are unboxing something which is pretty cool. It's the Battlehost box sets, which GW announced very recently, and are going up for pre-order this Saturday. Which is very cool. They're on a 2-week pre-order, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
I think it's 2-week pre-order. They're on. Don't quote us on that.
Yeah.
Today, this video especially, we're going to be looking at the Rohan Battlehost, which is very, very cool. We'll be going through what's in the box. Sam's done a little bit of research, so he's going to go a little bit more in depth into that, and we'll touch on things that you can do with this set and who it's aimed at, and what you'll get from it. So, should we dive straight into the box?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's have a look. So, miniatures wise, we pretty much know what's in here. How many miniatures do we get, Sam?
So this one is 30 warriors. You get 24 warriors of Rohan, 6 riders of Rohan, and AMIR foot mounted. So 32 models.
Awesome.
8 of each. Yeah, 8 of each on the foot, and then standard sprue 6 riders and the new AMIR, which is a gorgeous plastic mini.
It's stunning. We were waiting that for a long time. I think I've told this story a few times, probably on this channel and on B-Side, that I made the journey all the way to Warhammer World at one of the events that I didn't get a ticket for on the Saturday night to take part in the quiz, and I was convinced that AMO was going to be released, and he wasn't. So it's a wasted journey.
Yeah.
Wasted journey. So as Sam said, we get 6 riders of Rohan with horses, obviously, and then we've got 24 warriors and AMA. Who is this aimed at, and who's going to get the most from it, do you think?
So this ultimately is aimed at new players. This is your 40 or your Lord of the Rings start collecting. You know, if you play 40k AOS, this is your starter box, or this is your I want to do this army. I want some minis to paint and use. This is it.
Yeah.
It doesn't form a legal army list.
Yeah. But
that's fine because GW have already given us rules.
Yeah.
That allow you just to play these pretty much straight out of the box against any of the other battle hosts. They are all roughly the same amount of points.
Yes.
But if you are a existing player, then these are just good to bulk up your forces,
beef up what you've got.
Yeah.
I think going back off when the Pelennor box set was released as well, it's probably worth saying that was aimed at new players, and I think it was the 4 start scenarios.
Yes.
You basically played with what you had in the box, like warbands kind of went out the window.
Yeah.
It was a way of teaching you how the rules work, how this game actually plays with all the different phases and stuff like that. And this is very similar.
Yeah.
I think another thing to say for the people who do already know how to play the game, obviously it isn't a legal list that's in the box. That would be far too difficult to try and work out. And you know, there's X amount of warriors on sprues. It's not always the same depending on what sprues you get, so that would be nigh on impossible. That they would have to make whole new sprues to be able to do that, which they're not going to do.
Or they'd have to put not plastic minis in, which from what we've seen from the other Start Collector boxes, they don't want to do.
No. We're not there yet. We're nowhere near there yet.
Next year.
The one thing that I will say for players who already do know how to play the game and they want to play with the full rules and build legal lists, it also entices you as a player and as a hobbyist. These are easily converted.
Yeah.
So you've got your hero who can lead one of your warbands. It's not too far-fetched to get a little bit of green stuff, or even just paint a different colour cloak on one of them and say he's a captain. Yeah,
that's actually something I've got on my notes here.
Yeah.
Especially for repeat buys of the boxes, because a lot of people saying, "Oh, you only get one named hero. That's so rubbish." Well, fun enough, AMIR looks very similar to Theodred.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of good conversions already of AMIR to Theodred. So you could buy 2 boxes.
Yeah.
You'd have 12 riders, 24 plastic Rohan, and you could make 2 heroes.
Yeah.
You could even convert AMIR into a captain.
Exactly.
Paint him slightly different, give him a head.
Yeah.
You know, do a bit of head swapping, a bit of green stuff, and you can have a Theodred or a captain.
As far as hobbying goes, you can do as little or as much as you like. You could go all out and get yourself some green stuff and start sculpting things on him, or it's as simple as giving him a different colour cloak to all the other warriors, and that's your captain. If you wanted to do it really basic, I think this is a great move by GW. There are 4 of these boxes which we're going to be covering in these videos, which you'll see in the coming days. This Rohan box set for me is I think because of what it is and because I own so much Rohan, more Rohan than I could ever paint or play for some unknown reason. I just have a mass of Rohan. It's probably further down the list of favourites in the 4. What about yourself?
So I've actually just recently picked up a Rohan army. 2 boxes of Pelennor Fields, load of Royal Guard. So this actually would probably be quite near the top.
Yes,
you know, you always need more riders, always need more, you know, foot guys. And the fact that it's a nice split between the 2 means you can start to delve into any number of legendary legions. You know,
that's the thing with Rohan as well.
Yeah,
there's
Riders
so many
of Theoden,
cool,
Riders of Aemir, Theodred's Guard.
Yeah, and strong lists. If you are that way inclined and you are thinking of playing the game competitively, and you are thinking of Rohan, I always find them legendary legions that they're up there a lot at the top tables. There's a couple of players. I won't name names, but there's a couple of players who play this very well. I played one of them at what was the last GW event? The doubles event. The doubles event, and got my backside handed to me royally. And he's a very good player. And I know there's a lot of the Patreons for BSAM who are really into Rohan and have some beautifully painted armies. So yeah, it's a great army. I think it always has been strong, but I think with the legendary legions,
it puts them on the next level.
Yeah, it can really do damage in a couple of turns and wipe you out. So it's I don't think it's easy. It's not an easy army to play.
No,
Cav isn't anyway.
So I've lost all. So we've got the little local league here at Element that I've been playing in. Every game I've played with my Riders of Theoden, I've lost. So while we're saying they're strong, you still got to play them well.
Yes, you still have to learn how to play them. But it's a great army. The minis hold up. Yes, they are very old.
I love painting the foot warriors. So currently painting up, and I've painted up more dismounts than I have mounted models.
Yeah.
Because I cannot bring myself to paint the mounted models and the horses, but I love painting.
It's the horses.
Especially this shield guy here. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's my favourite.
Very stoic.
Yeah, paint up loads of him.
Yeah. Do you remember the old days when everyone would just cut all the swords off and put axes on?
Yeah.
Everyone was on eBay looking for Rohan warriors with axes.
I've got a few Rohan warriors in my old box. That are handless.
But no, it's a great army. Any other bits and bobs worth mentioning?
So this box, as points, comes to 400 points. If you give everyone max upgrades, so armoured horse, throwing spear shield for Aemir, and everyone else gets what they come with.
Is that keeping 6 of these aside to act as dismounts, or does that count them all?
No, that's everything.
That's everything.
8 points each, I think, off the top of my head, so it'd be just under that.
Yeah.
If, as I said earlier, if you wanted to make a 500 point list, you could buy another box, and then you could convert the Aemir to Theodred, and you could run Aemir and Theodred, which sounds pretty nasty.
Yeah.
And you could have your 12 riders, and you could have, I think it's 9 warriors with throw and spear.
Yeah.
That would give you a decent force.
Yeah.
To start off with, cavalry are good fun. It's good to learn cavalry early.
Yeah.
Throw and spears are good fun. So you can go into pretty much every legendary legion with this box, because all you need for defenders is Theoden and Aragorn.
Yeah.
All you need for Riders of Theoden is Theoden.
Yeah.
You've already got the Riders of Aemir. And if you pick up the Minas Tirith box, you get Gandalf. So no, I think this is a very versatile box. I think out of all of them, putting Aemir in, he's the most generic looking.
Yeah.
So he's easily the one you could convert the most.
Yeah.
And
it is probably. I'm not going to go as far as to say the best, because I do have a couple up there.
Yeah.
But it's a very good sculpt.
I think
both foot and mounted.
The customization you can do on it, even just down to having the barding on the horse, to take it from a normal horse to an armored horse, is just incredible. We didn't have that when I guess me and you started. It was all these plastic horses, and that was it for everybody.
Yeah.
So to have a kit like Aemir is amazing, and to have them in a box set at such a good saving. I think I remember someone was saying that basically the heroes are free.
Yes.
In all of these boxes, the heroes are free.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you pick them up, even if you didn't need the hero?
Yeah.
Pick them up for the troops.
Yeah.
That's what I will probably do.
It's very cool. It's very cool. It's an easy way to get started on your army. They're great boxes. We know there's going to be people out there who are turning their nose up at them and going, it's an old school, it's not for me today. It's not aimed for you if you're already a player.
Yeah.
It is aimed at people who are toying with the idea of playing the game and want to pick a box up it can fit in most people's budgets, I think.
Yeah.
And they're ready to go.
Can we say the prices? We don't officially know the prices.
We don't officially know the prices.
They're not expensive.
They're not expensive.
And they're going to be even cheaper if you buy through Element or our affiliate link.
So do use the affiliate link below. We do now have an affiliate link for Seven City also.
Okay.
Which is very cool. So if you're a regular shopper at any of those outlets, then please use our affiliate link. It doesn't cost you a penny extra, but it does help us out a lot and would be massively appreciative of you doing that. You just click the link and shop as you would normally.
And what's also good, and I think we've missed, is on the back of the boxes, it's not a great painting guide, but it does give you some indication of colours, which I've used in the past just to go, okay, at least I've got somewhere to start.
Yeah.
And again, if you're a new player and you're like, how do I paint these guys?
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'll just pick up some of these.
Yeah, because if you are a new player, you're picking up, and you're not just going to walk into a hobby store and say, can I have some green paint? Because they'll say, well, which green paint do you want? It tells you the names. They do have some odd names, you get used to them, and then before you know it, they become second nature. You just know the names of them.
You've got a toolbox full of
them. But yeah, I think that's it. We've covered all bases. Let us know in the comments what you guys think of this box set. Are you looking to getting into starting a Rohan army? Are you already a player? Are you a new player thinking about getting into Lord of the Rings Middle-earth strategy battle game? If you are, please do let us know, and also check the back catalogue because we have an absolute shed load of Middle-earth strategy battle game videos on the channel. So yeah, thanks for joining us. I've been Steve.
I'm Sam.
And we'll see you in the next video.